This is a video on my Dan Wesson. Just doing some messing around to try something. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Go down to the chrono here. Hopefully you can see it. Go in a little bit. This is a regular shell shooting .25. On the wrong mode. It's 506. This is one of the new shells that I made up. 475. Difference of 25 FPS. I'll put a little blurb on how I did that. It's still too hot. I got to play around with it some more without putting gas valves and stuff like that. I'm doing something similar to what Brain Exploder did, that he's going to come out with the shells that make multiple BBEs. Alright, that cuts down the FPS. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're going to use the Dan Wesson Revolver again, and this is I'm playing around with these to see how they work. This is the original Dan Wesson shell, shooting like 500 FPS. This is one of these plastic shells that came with another revolver that I have, that the BB goes in the bottom instead of into the top like what Dan Wesson ones did. And because of that, there's a big long cavity there. So I have 5 shells in here, and I have just a little piece of tissue pointed in there so that the BBs don't fall out. Now you can see they start to come out right away with that in there. So what I do is I just tamp it down and make sure they're good to go. And that's 5 BBs in there. We're going to test the difference between the FPS. Okay, the first shell that we're going to be shooting is the stock shell. And hopefully I'm holding the camera by hand instead of trying to do it with the stand. Okay, 497. CO2 is going down. Now this is the plastic shell. It gives you a little bit more FPS with the plastic shell. I think there's a little more travel. This is the plastic shell with 5 BBs in it. So your FPS goes way down. Plus you get a scattergun type effect with it. But it requires you to load a little piece of tissue paper in each one. Might be a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to be trying some other things. Okay, I'm freehanding this, so it's going to be a little jumpy. You can see that I have my Dan Wesson Revolver with 4 of the special shells in there that I just made up. So what I want to do is I'm going to fire up my favorite target here, which is the old outhouse right there, with the first shot. Nope, I don't want to get in the frame there, but I want you to be able to see the hit spot. Oh, it helps to take the safe off. I don't know if you could see that. Do it again. Wow. That's like 50 feet, and they're in a pattern about 12 inches in a circle, so that is perfect. Okay, I just noticed I didn't film the last part, so I'm going to film it again. Here is one of these plastic shells. I push on the bottom here, and that mounts a BB in the bottom. That's how it's normally done. And then I have 4 more BBs, which I go, I'm trying to get in camera here and look down the lens. That's not the best thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a total of 5 BBs, and I don't know if you can see that. It is right there near the top. Matter of fact, it's down a little bit. Yeah, get one more BB. So that is, oh, that's actually 6 BBs I have in here. I have 1 in the bottom and 5 in here. So that was 5. So we'll put these back in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 BBs in this shell. As you can see, I already have 1 made up here again. But I'm going to show you how I do the little tissue paper. I'm going to rip a piece and start again. Okay, what I've done is ripped the little corner off this tissue paper, and I made it into a little ball. Let's move this one off this side. And I just push it on there. It's very tough to do. I should have my hands free for this. Push it slightly in there. Then I take my screwdriver and just gently push down inside there, making sure that it goes in there. and then I hold on the top and push on the bottom so the BB doesn't come out of the bottom. Now, if you notice, the BBs don't come out of this. Now, I've made up 2 shells like this again, and you saw in the test firing, you're getting like 6 in a spread at 50 feet. So I think it's pretty excellent. They're like hand-loaded shells that you're doing, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But to make them feel legal, it would be problematical, because if they see that you have other shells besides these preloaded ones and they chrono them with a single BB in it, it's going to shoot over 500. But with 4 in there or 6 in there, we're shooting 250. So
what the fuck was that?